All right, let's talk a little Southern Fried Football with Mark Packer. How are you?
Good. You have done it again. Last week the logo. Now we've gone helmet and football.
We're 2 for 2. Let's
Next
go.
week it's tailgating. We get the grill out early.
You know what? We're going to take you up on that because we're hungry at this time in the morning.
Before we start, though, can I give some love to Al Conklin?
Okay.
He was the only meteorologist in America, let me emphasize it, the only one that said it was not going to rain at Yankee Stadium and predicted that Derek Jeter would have a walk-off. Nobody else in America. So your very own Al Conklin pulled that off last night.
Al, did you predict that?
No.
I don't remember that part of the show.
And I'll tell you what else bothers me.
Commercial break.
I'll tell you what else bothers me about this staff here at BTV. I saw Delano Little walking down the hallway yelling scoreboard at John Carter.
Oh, that's so wrong. Delano, of course, a Georgia Southern grad.
We didn't
And
be here this early. That's
you know,
really shocking to
I know,
me.
we never see him this
All
early.
right.
What a coincidence, the day after they play
And by the way,
ASU.
I really like the Steve Smith outfit. I mean, it's Panthers, Ravens, and you come in here with purple and black.
Al said I should have put 89 on my back. It would have been perfect.
And I will tell you this. I know you guys always make fun of my GQ. This is Armani, but these are Levi's.
Oh.
And I was not going to go Cam Newton with the capris. Believe me, that is not in the arsenal.
What about the
for me.
shoes? The black shoes?
You're lucky
Velvet
I'm wearing shoes. Now, what are we doing here today?
Okay, we're talking football today. Let's
of
talk
course.
about some of the big games
all right, we got it.
coming up this weekend. Okay, South Carolina, Missouri.
That's a big game?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just messing with you. Of course it is. It's a big game in the SEC. It's the Battle of Columbia's. Columbia, Missouri, Columbia, South Carolina. Last year, the Gamecocks got them. Crazy come from behind and win in overtime. South Carolina's playing better, but both teams defensively have some issues, but I still like South Carolina at home. They've won 36 of the last 40.
Okay, so you're calling this for
I like
South
the
Carolina.
Gamecocks.
All right, so let's talk about Clemson at UNC at Clemson. Clemson coming off their failed effort
Thanks.
to
Thanks,
upset.
Georgia lady.
Well, I don't
Make
wanna-
fun of the Clemson grad. I get it.
I
now.
didn't want to remind you of that, but they came close to beating Florida
Should've won the
State. UNC is down.
Well,
So-
I mean, they were down after the Purple Haze last week in East Carolina, giving up 70. I mean, here's the thing I think is interesting about this game. It's North Carolina, it's Clemson.
Right.
This is the last time you're going to see North Carolina in Death Valley till 2024.
Really? I did not know that.
You won't see the Heels in the Valley for 10 years because of this ACC scheduling. North Carolina defensively is a disaster. They
Yeah.
can score, but unfortunately, so can Clemson. I like the Tigers at home at night in Death Valley.
Let's talk about FSU and NC State.
Yep.
The Wolfpack taking on #1 Florida State. Jameis Winston will be back.
He's back, supposedly, for the whole game, and he's going to play this time, as opposed to the rah-rah. Do you know what Florida State served the recruits last week at the Clemson game?
What?
I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Crab legs.
They did not.
I swear to God, crab legs.
Whose call is that?
Florida State. By the way, I like the Noles, even though NC State since 1998, 5-2 against ranked Florida State teams in Raleigh.
That's a good record.
It has been a house of horrors for the Noles, but they got too many players.
Okay, too many players. All right, so we've got Tennessee at Georgia this weekend.
Tennessee big. Kills Georgia.
What
Just
is wrong with
to
you?
give you a hard
You know
time.
what?
No, I like the dogs at home. Come on, but I'm just messing with you.
Okay, and then A&M taking on Arkansas.
By the way, Arkansas is 3-0 against A&M at Jerry's World. Contrast the styles. One team loves the run. One team loves the throw. I think it's one of the most interesting games of the weekend.
Yeah, Texas
the
A&M
hook.
4-0 right now, so
Yep,
we'll see
you
if they
got
can stay undefeated. And last night, this is a big talker today, Derek Jeter playing his final. Oh, I know you're a San Francisco
I am.
Giants fan,
And we clinched-
however.
well, unfortunately for the Yankees and Conklin, they're not going to the playoffs. But I will say this: Derek Jeter is one of the classiest athletes we have ever seen in our generation. Not only a great player, but to go out that way. I mean, I don't care what you feel about the Yankees. That was a feel-good. That's as good a feel-good as you can possibly have, other than winning a world championship.
And the contrast of a player like Derek Jeter that you hear about other professional athletes getting in trouble. I mean, you see that it's possible to be an upstanding and sportsmanlike player without getting into all this
And Christine, you know what
rigmarole.
else is most impressive about it? Not only is he a great player, Hall of Famer, but he did it in New York City, where in this day and age of the social media, people always getting in trouble, media always looking for dirt.
Right.
Here is one of the ultimates, and you know what? Never a problem. He is class personified.
Yeah, class act.
So
All
let's
right.
go to the one meteorologist. I told you, the only one in America that got it right last night in New
You
York
said
City.
it wasn't going to rain, right, Al?
Said there'd be rain, which it was, but they got it out of there in time, which was the good news. They were able to play that game because, frankly, there wasn't going to be a makeup. So it was either last night or forget about it, and the rain did move out in time. So that was